Hey guys, Simon here from Simon Says Cycling. The other day I received an email asking me, what is the best way to improve your pedaling efficiency? Well, this question I don't have all the answers to, but I'll share my experience and my insights. And I'd love to hear from the people who are watching this. Maybe you have some great tips as well. So please leave a comment if you do. Growing up racing on the track, we rode at very high cadence. We did motor pacing. I used to motor pace at over 100 RPM for 20 minutes, bring it up to 160, 170 RPM by the end, working a lot on high cadence on a fixed wheel. This was a great way to improve my pedaling efficiency. Back then, when I was a youngster, I could spin at 95, 100 RPM in a time trial, no problem. I couldn't do that today. But part of that was because of the track racing, the fixed wheel riding, the high cadence drills. So that's one way to improve pedaling efficiency. Another important thing to take into consideration is your bike fit. Is your bike fit good? Are you able to spin feeling relaxed in your position? You shouldn't feel any strain. You shouldn't feel like you have any tension in your arms. So you should have a good position where there's no unnecessary tension anywhere and you're able to spin in a very relaxed way. This is something to also take into consideration. So get a bike fit if you haven't, or get your bike set up correctly. Very, very important. Back in the day, I used to use power cranks. I don't know if you guys have seen those, where it's one-legged at a time, and you have to literally line them up. And once you line them up, then you go. So basically, you're pedaling with one leg. And I built that up to almost 4 hours of riding. I could ride those out the saddle, seated, and was a pretty cool, neat tool. It did help me with my pedaling efficiency. It wasn't a massive gain, but it did help. So what I do recommend for some people is to add a bit of one-legged pedaling drills in your warm-up. You can do 1 minute per leg, alternating, and do 3 to 4 times each leg. Just do like a minute, easy, steady, just focusing on consistent, smooth, round pedaling. And this can help you as well with your pedaling stroke. What you'll sometimes notice is one leg, it'll be easy to get over the top, and one leg, it'll be like there'll be a bit of a clunk. And then that's kind of some good information for you to then know, wait, I need to focus on this leg. I need to build up strength, work on this area. So that's another thing I suggest to improve your pedaling efficiency, doing one-legged pedaling drills in your warm-up. One way not to improve your pedaling efficiency, in my experience, is to try and manipulate your pedal stroke. If you're trying to think while you're pedaling, it's probably not a good idea. And I did a webinar years ago, and I remember there was some research back then presented where when cyclists tried to manipulate their pedal stroke, they actually became less efficient. And you may be able to do it when you're riding at a moderate intensity, but once you're going all out, that goes all out of the window. So it's my experience, it's not good to start focusing on, some people like to say heel down. Back in the day, everybody would say you got to pedal with your heel down. But then Lance Armstrong and Peter Sagan came along and they were all pedaling on their toes, right? So they went out the window. Or other people said the opposite, push with the toe, drive it down with the toe. And then you got Chris Froome, who's pedaling again back to heel down. So this is really personal, and I don't think you should try and manipulate your pedal stroke. Rather, what I think you should do is make sure you have the right bike setup, the right fit, the right cleat setup on your shoe, good shoes, and then focus on some of those drills I just mentioned, the high cadence drills, the one-legged drills, and make sure you also have good core strength. Focus on core strength, focus on being well, going to the chiropractor possibly. If you have some imbalances, you want to get all those aligned as well. And all of those factors will help you improve your pedaling efficiency. Now it's your turn. What about you? Are there any things I haven't mentioned, possibly that I don't even know about, that's out there that helps to improve pedaling efficiency? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know. This is a platform for everybody, including me, to learn more, to become better cyclists. So I'd love to hear from you if you know some other great tips on how to improve pedaling efficiency. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I want to wish you all the best with your cycling. Go out there, have fun, make sure you smile, ride hard, and be the best you can be.